Hey guys. Um, I think that's the best shot I get here at like 7 o'clock on a Wednesday night. That was a little loud. Hey, before I start, I want to acknowledge something. Today is January 6th, 7 p.m., Feast of the Epiphany. This is a day I typically take down the Christmas decorations after the 12th day of Christmas, which was yesterday, January 5th. You know, December 25th, Christmas Day is day 1. Makes day 12, January 5th. I was watching the news, and I don't know if y'all saw this or not, but there was an assault at the Capitol today. People were protesting, and it devolved into an unarmed assault and takeover. On the news, there's been some confusion on what a protest is. And I pray that this will make people realize that a protest is not an assault. A protest is not a riot. A protest is not something to injure people. A protest is not something to harm and fight. A protest is not something to destroy and burn and loot. And we need to stop calling these events protests. It's something that started out as a protest that devolved. And if people can't express views through protesting without assaulting, rioting, looting, burning, stealing, hurting, intimidating, shut it down. And we need to call it what it is, because today was an unarmed assault and takeover. And I hope that if anything comes out of this, the call to resist, the call to threaten, the call to intimidate, the call to assault is not protest. You know, I hope this, my political statement, I hope this talk, not my president, stops now. You know, there have been presidents I do not like, and there have been presidents I really like. They've all been my president. I'll always refer to him as Mr. President, because that's what a Republican democracy demands. As somebody say today, democracy is a fragile thing if it's not nurtured and taken care of. Something to chew over. Leads into a question. And this came up on This came up on New Year's Day. Post was written. And the post said, I light fireworks. A lot of people light fireworks. I light fireworks, and for the people that don't like my fireworks, I need this 2020. I understand that your animals can be scared and shake and really have issues with loud explosions. And it said, but I'm a good person, so buy your dog a thunder blanket, or better yet, hold them and cuddle them. And for those of you who have PTSD, it said, my heart hurts for you. So if these trigger you, go away and find a group, or buy some noise-canceling headphones. And the question was, why do people confuse empathy, sympathy, goodness, nice feelings, happy thoughts, with cruelty, unselfishness, and meanness? The answer is simple. And this is where the Bible comes in. Isaiah chapter 5. There's a verse there that says, when people forget God, they confuse and call good evil and evil good. Romans chapter 1, New Testament, Isaiah's Old Testament, Romans chapter 1 says, and the people forget God, and God gave them over to their desires. In the book of Judges, and they forgot their God, and everyone did what was right in their own eyes. See, when we forget God, we fill that void. We become God. And therefore, what we want is what becomes our good, our right, our measure of what a good person is. It becomes selfish. If you remember that phrase, sorry, not sorry. Worst phrase I think I've ever heard. I really hate that phrase because it's just selfish and all about me. That's what Isaiah 5, good, evil, evil, good. Romans 1, and God gave the people over to their own desires. Judges, everyone did what was right in their own eyes. You know, why do people get confused and call cruelty and selfishness, hatred, goodness? Because we've forgotten God. Sounds very simplistic, but I will suggest to you that it's true. Think on it. Let me know your thoughts. And if you have a church experience, dig back. Because when we live for God, when we realize there's something out there that is that standard of good, it causes us to kind of live for others, which lifts us up. Doesn't make sense, but it's true. Hope that makes sense to you. Give me your thoughts on what you think of this protest, of what I've said about what a protest is, and about the confusion today of goodness, happiness, good thoughts, kindness being confused for hatred, meanness, selfishness, cruelty. We're on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram at FL Compass Church. And as always, for all the updates, check us out, www.flcompasschurch.org. Have a great week, and check back Saturday. I'll have a little story for you.